Hey, you are here because you want to learn how the series clipper circuit works. So what is here in this video for you? Here we are going to learn working of all the series clipper circuit with live multisim simulation, and you can have a better understanding of how clipper circuit works. If you want to learn any particular clipper circuit, then you can directly jump to that timestamp and you can save your time. So with all this information, let's quickly jump to the video. First of all, we'll prepare circuit for series positive clipper. So let's have that circuit. Our circuit for positive clipper is ready. Now I'm going to modify the supply voltage. Instead of 120, I'll make it 5 volts, and instead of 60 Hz, I'll make it 50 Hz. We'll label it as Vs and OK. So this is our supply voltage. And now to observe the input and output, we'll get oscilloscope from this right hand side instrument toolbar. There are varieties of instrument available in this toolbar. If you want to explore all these things, then I have prepared a separate video for all of these things. You can check out that video later on. So right now we'll use this 4-channel oscilloscope. This is our input, and from here we are going to measure the output. Right click it, segment color, and make it blue. So in this we are going to observe the input as well as output. Now let's run the circuit, stop it, reverse it, and observe it from here. Here this red waveform is input and this blue one is output. This is the simplest one amongst all. Let's understand how does it works. When there is positive half cycle of supply, that means this terminal is positive, this one is negative. That means this is positive and this one is negative. And in this condition, this diode will be in reverse biased condition. So when it is in reverse bias condition, it will behave as open circuit. And when it is open circuit, the output voltage will be 0 volts. And that is why we are not getting any output over here. But when there is a negative half cycle of supply, then the polarity of supply reverses. This become positive, this will become negative. So this will be plus, this will be minus, and in this case this diode will be in forward bias condition. And in forward bias condition, this diode will behave as closed switch. So whatever supply voltage we are getting, we'll get this at output. And that is why this blue waveform we are getting at output. Let me remove all these things. Now I'm going to change the horizontal scale. So from here it is clearly visible. The output is only in negative half cycle. You can see the difference in peak voltage over here and over here. This difference in peak voltage, that is because of the forward bias voltage drop in the diode. So this is how it clips off the positive cycle of the supply. Let's remove all these things and now we'll see series negative clipper. Prepare the circuit for that. This is the circuit for series negative clipper. Again we'll change the color, make it blue. Okay, run the simulation, stop it, and let's observe. Here, here you can see that the blue waveform is only visible in positive half cycle. The negative cycle is clipped off from the output. How does that happen? In positive cycle of the supply, this terminal is positive, this one is negative, so this is plus, this is minus, and diode will be in forward bias condition. So behaves as a closed switch, and that is why we are getting supply voltage in output. But as in negative half cycle of the supply, the polarity reverses. This will become plus, this will become minus, and because of that this will be plus minus and diode will be in reverse bias condition, and this will behave as a open switch, and that is why we are getting 0 volt at output, and that is why it is clipping off the negative half cycle of supply. So this is how the negative clipper works. But these two circuits were very simple. Now we are going to observe a little bit complex circuit, series positively biased positive clipper. So let's prepare a circuit for that. But instead of this 12 volt, we'll call it VDC, and instead of this 12 volt, we'll make it 3 volt. We are keeping this voltage as 3 volt and this as 5 volt because in previous video I have explained the trick to plot waveforms of all the types of clipper circuit using some short tricks, and in that trick I have used this circuit as reference. So if you want to learn that trick, you can check out my that video. So to keep similarity with that video, I am using these parameters. Our circuit is ready, but now instead of this oscilloscope, I am going to use this two channel oscilloscope. One for all the sources and the another is for output. If you want to learn how to use this oscilloscope, then you can check out my another video on this channel. So now let's connect this oscilloscope. So now the circuit will be easier to understand. From these two terminals, we are measuring the output, and this is our output. This is our supply voltage, and this one is VDC. So now let's understand. In this complete cycle, there are several segments. Section number 1, section number 2, and then section number 3. Section number 1, 2 and 3. So let's understand what happens in section number 1. In section number 1, the supply voltage is less than the VDC. That means this terminal is at higher potential than this terminal. And when this is the case, this diode is in forward bias condition. And when this diode is in forward bias condition, what happens? This terminal is at higher potential, this terminal is at lower potential. So from this 3 volt DC supply, current starts flowing in this direction. When Vs is equal to 0 volts, if we apply the KVL, then all the 3 volts will be dropped across this resistance. That means across these two terminals, we are getting 0 volt. Now when the supply voltage is 2 volts, what happens? Still there is a difference of 1 volt across these two terminals. And because of this 1 volts difference between these two terminals, if we apply KVL, then we'll get 1 volt of voltage will be dropped across this resistance. So it clearly shows in section number 1, whatever the supply voltage we are getting, it will be directly reflected in output, and that is why our output is gradually increasing up to 3 volts. What happens after 3 volts? So now it is time for section number 2. In section number 2, supply voltage is greater than the DC voltage. So this terminal is at higher potential and this terminal is at lower potential. And in that case, this diode will be in reverse biased condition. And that is why this will behave as open circuit. So current will not flow through this circuit, and that is why this full 3 volt will get in the output. So for full section number 2, the DC voltage will be at output. So we are getting 3 volt as output. Now it's time for section number 3. Let me change the horizontal scale. So from this point to this point, this terminal is at higher potential and this terminal is at lower potential. When this is the case, when this terminal is at higher potential and this terminal is at lower potential, diode will behave as a closed switch. It is in a forward bias condition. And when this diode is in forward bias condition, whatever the supply voltage is there, we'll get that voltage in our output. And that is why this full section we are getting here in output. So this is how series positively biased positive clipper works. Now it's time to go for series positively biased negative clipper. The circuit of series positively biased negative clipper is ready. Let's run the circuit and you can see the difference in output. Now for series positively biased negative clipper, let's understand all these three sections. Section number 1, section number 2 and section number 3. In section number 1, Vs is less than Vdc. When Vs is lower than Vdc, that means this terminal is at lower potential and this terminal is at higher potential. And in that condition, this diode will be in reverse biased condition. So it will behave as open switch. When the switch is open, whatever voltage of DC supply we are having, will get that as output. And that is why in section number 1 we are getting this DC voltage in output. Now let's go for section number 2. In section number 2, Vs is greater than Vdc. Vs is greater than Vdc, that means this terminal is at higher potential and this terminal is at lower potential. And because of this diode will be in forward bias condition and current can flow through this diode. And because of this condition, whatever the supply voltage we are having in this duration, that will be reflected in output. And that is why this supply cycle is reflected in output. Now if we talk about section number 3, here again Vs is less than Vdc. So when Vs is less than Vdc, this terminal is at lower potential and this terminal is at higher potential. So during this full section number 3, we'll get this 3 volt in output. So that is why we are getting this type of output in positively biased negative clipper. A full negative cycle will be clipped off from the output. Hey, and now it's time for series negatively biased positive clipper. But before jumping into that, I would like to ask for some support. To create this type of video, it requires lot of hard work and you can understand that thing. So to support me, you can hit that like button. If you really like this video, then do not forget to subscribe this channel because your small act of kindness help me grow a lot. So please do not forget to like this channel and hit the subscribe button. And now we are going back to understand the remaining clipper circuits. So now let's prepare the circuit for series negatively biased positive clipper. For that, let's reverse this DC source. So the circuit is ready. Let me change the color and let's run. Okay, so now let's understand the working of this circuit. This circuit is of series negatively biased positive clipper. How does this circuit works? Again, let's observe the waveform. Here again, we have several segments. Segment number 1, segment number 2. So in segment number 1, Vs is greater than Vdc. So let's understand when Vs is greater than Vdc, that means supply voltage is at higher potential and this DC voltage is at lower potential. In this condition, this diode will be in reverse bias condition and it will behave as open circuit. When this diode is in open circuit condition, this DC voltage we are getting in output and that is why we are getting a negative 3 volt in output side. Now if we talk about section number 2, then here in section number 2, Vs is less than Vdc. And when that is the case, this terminal will be at lower potential and this terminal will be at higher potential. In this case, the diode will be in forward bias condition and behave as closed switch. When this diode is in forward bias condition, that means current can circulate through this circuit and the supply voltage is reflected in output. And that is why we are getting this supply voltage in output. Again, in this period, the supply voltage is greater than VDC, and again the voltage is clipped off to that negative VDC. So this is how this series negatively biased positive clipper works. Now it's time for series negatively biased negative clipper. The circuit for series negatively biased negative clipper is ready. Let's run the simulation, stop it, and these are the results. Now let's understand the working of this circuit. Here we have section number 1 and section number 2. In section number 1, Vs is greater than Vdc. That means this terminal is at higher potential and this terminal is at lower potential. When this is the case, this diode is in forward bias condition and behaves as a closed switch. When it is closed switch, current can flow through this path. And because of this, the full supply voltage is reflected in output. And that is why from 0 to up till this point, the full supply voltage is reflected in output. During this period, Vs is less than Vdc. And when that is the case, this terminal is at lower potential and this terminal is at higher potential. And this diode behaves as reverse bias. That means it is behaves as open circuit. And when it is open circuit, it is very simple that full DC voltage will get at output. And that is why this line is clipped at 3 volts or negative 3 volts. So in this video we have learned all the different types of series clipper. In next video we are going to explore all the types of shunt clipper. And if you want to learn that thing, then this is the video. You just click that link and enjoy the learning.